This is Jordan and Mina, and today we'll be going over implementing eco-friendly dentistry and how new technology can help us cut back on waste.
Questions we will go over today are: what kind of waste do we produce in dental offices? How can we cut back on this waste? How can technology help with this? What alternatives are available to reduce the waste production? What are the benefits from these alternatives? And how should our offices make the switch to the cut down this waste?
What type of waste do dental offices produce? Dental offices produce a lot of single-use plastic items and single-use materials. Many of these items are necessary to stay safe for the patient and the staff, while some of these things can be modernized to cut down on waste. These single-use items are an area of concern as plastics never truly break down, they only break into microplastics, which are very bad for the earth and for us. Studies show that the total amount of waste generated annually in public dental centers and dental clinics is tremendous. For example, it was found out that the total amount of waste generated annually in public dental centers and clinics of Iran is approximately 117,301.36 kilograms.
As Jordan said, the amount of this waste is tremendous. These tables illustrate different categories and the amount of the waste generated annually in dental clinics and the dental centers in city of Iran.
What can we do about all this waste? Well, the healthcare profession creates a large amount of waste products every day. This product waste is especially prevalent in the dental community because so many materials are discarded for convenience. There are so many ways that this can be lessened, and in the upcoming slides, we'll go over some of these options.
Now we will talk about the single-use item replacements as a way to reduce the waste generated in dental offices.
Some examples of items that can be swapped for reusable versions include cups, impression trays, suction tips, and prophy angles. Many of these things are often made out of plastic, and you can switch them for metal counterparts that are able to be sterilized and reused.
Other than using reusable items, transferring to the use of the digital dentistry is another effective way to help cut down the waste produced in dental offices. It also has many great benefits to the dental practices.
There are great benefits to switching over to digital dental work, such as the speed of things. Technology allows for things to be produced and shared faster than their other counterparts. Comfort. Clients often feel more comfortable and trusting in offices that use digital equipment, as well as the accuracy of things. Digital equipment allows for more accurate and detailed information to be recorded and stored.
Digital alternatives to impressions. Dental alginate impressions material is the most common material used in dentistry. It is also one of the largest waste contributor in dentistry field. A lot of companies have been recently switching the way they take in impressions. Material impressions can be replaced by digital units that produce a 3D model of the client's mouth. These can be more eco-friendly than their materials counterparts by requiring less products to get a quality impression.
What is alginate impression material? Alginate is an irreversible hydrocolloid and it is most commonly used in prosthodontics and orthodontics. Alginate was originally developed in the 1930s and has been used in the dental industry for more than half a century.
There are so many disadvantages of traditional impressions and the use of the impression materials, such as it is requirement for the packaging and the storage of the materials. Bulk of the waste causes environmental issues. And there is also possibility of cross-contamination, especially this pandemic. It's not stable. The finished model cannot be used for the long time. There is also possibility of distortion during the impression process. And it's not comfortable for our patient, and it's very easy to cause gag reflex. Digital scanning can be widely used in orthodontics and the prosthodontics clinic, and it provides many great benefits, like time efficiency, no need to wait to the impression materials to harden, avoid the traditional gaggy process which may cause discomfort for the children and the adults, and only one impression is usually required for the multiple uses. The 3D printed models do not break and do not distort as old impressions models did. Less waste as no impressions materials are used, reduced storage and shipping burdens, and minimal cleanups.
What is digital scanning and how does it work? This video coming up shows us just one model of a digital scanner, and it explains some of the benefits as well as how it works.
Hi, I'm Will from National Dental Innovations. With over 25 years of bringing you the most advanced dental technologies, we introduce to you the new Heron iOS scanner. This is the Heron iOS, extremely accurate, fast, lightest on the market at only 150 grams. It's a completely open system with zero fees, no charge for support, no license fees, never a charge for upgrades. With a built-in anti-fog system for clear, unobstructed scans and fully autoclavable tips that can rotate to accommodate opposing arch impressions without compromising comfort of the ergonomic design and feel. Let's take a look at how it actually works on a live patient. So here we're going to start scanning the maxillary quadrant. See how quickly and accurately the scanner picks up all the detail. Let's move to the lower quadrant. We start on the occlusal surface and move forward into the lingual and around to the buccal. This is the scan path and helps create a very accurate impression. The scanner is so light and easy to use. Now that the impressions are completed, we're going to move to the bite. Have the patient come into occlusion and go down the inner occlusal line. You'll see the upper capture here, and now the lower is captured and the bite is locked in. We've now completed the upper, the lower, and the bite. Next, we're going to hit finalize, and the impressions and bite are completely rendered to send to the lab for easy export. You can also export the files and design your own restorations, your models or trays to a personal mill or a 3D printer. So that's it. The Heron.
Another great example is digital radiography. Digital radiography can be less costly than its film counterparts due to the less materials needing to be repurchased. While the initial setup can be costly, but over the time it's money saver. With digital equipment, much less material is needed to get a radiograph. It eliminated the need for films, chemical developers, packaging, and the shipping of materials.
Digital paperwork. Digital equipment can create paperless offices. This includes replacements for notes, files, patient charts, and letters. This allows for less waste in the office, as well as it benefits the office by having more efficient organization and less space required for the paper counterparts.
We can also cut down the waste production in our office management.
Bulk ordering. Something as simple as ordering supplies in bulk can cut down on packaging and shipping emissions, as opposed to ordering in smaller quantities. This can also save your office money because often when you order in bulk, there's discounted prices to be had.
Recycling is another method to cut down the waste production. Something as simple as being on top of our office recycling can help cut back on our waste. This shouldn't be first choice because often things that get recycled end up in the landfill. But that doesn't mean an effort should not be made. Recycling in the offices should revolve around the recycling big five: aluminum, glass, plastic, paper, and steel.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at the emails linked on the screen.